Hello everyone, and welcome to my series of continuations. Wow, words are not doing right now. Welcome to another Archipelago video. Uh, Way back with Bucket 2, I think it's like episode 16 right now. Theoretically, it should be episode 12 that I'm finishing this. I think I've finished the introduction, yeah. And then we have to beat the adventure, the challenge, and the simulation. And I think we are we're not even halfway to finishing this. So, my goal today is to finish the adventure in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. We also are not locked in Crystal. I still have to figure out exactly what I can do here. Now, when I opened my games up today, Wordle had been sent a bunch of random guesses. Those random guesses had unlocked 2 items, an Ether to Pokemon Emerald and an unknown file to Platinum. Don't really know what the unknown files do. I also got a Super Lightsabers for... I went to Lego Batman. I was just trying to figure out some stuff that was not working quite properly. So I have also sent an Elixir to Platinum as well, and Super Lightsabers to Star Wars. I looked at the games. I think the game that has the most checks of mine is somehow Pokemon Emeralds, which I guess the Dexanity is probably a large part of that. I really should have done Dexanity in like Crystal, you know. Emerald's definitely the game of them that I'm the most familiar with, though. Whenever I play a Pokemon game, like I haven't really been playing the like I haven't used an emulator, I think, since high school. No, probably a little bit since then, but because there was a period where I did a couple Nuzlocks. But like, it's been a while. So, in that context, of me forgetting basically everything I knew about Pokemon, even in Emerald, the game that I'm most familiar with, I've forgotten that you can get out of the army stuff, which is, I think, more just me not thinking it through. There's a lot of checks in Balatro as well. A lot of checks that are unlocked because I unlocked White Stake at some point. I didn't notice. So there's all the White Stake checks. But yes, tabs. Big focus today. This seems like a relatively easy one where you just sort of get a couple people who die. Yes, now I have a bunch more troops unlocked. I think I had the farmers already. I got the Bards and the Knights. I did notice both of those. Here we got the Shield Bearers, which is cool. We already have the Hoplites. I think we already have the Yells as well. We've got Ice Archers. Now that's pretty good. Dynasty, we've got the Huachar, which is, you know, not the most consistent. Actually, you think I need to space these clubbers out more. Huachar and the Samurai. I think we may have had the Samurai before. I may have just had the Sensei. No, the Sensei's the ninja one. We had the Shogun. That's right. Pirate, we have nothing new. Spooky, we finally have Spookies. We got Skeleton Warriors. I love them. I won't be using them right now, but I do love them. Legacy-wise, we already had Tank, but I think Thor is new. And I might use Thor here, even though it's probably not optimal. Good, we got the Devout Gauntlets, which I think I had used a little bit, but I hadn't in detail. We got the Tempest Lish. I think this is a ranged unit. And secret-wise, yeah, we got the Ballooners. Love Ballooners. We got the Ball and Chain, which I haven't even unlocked in this because I haven't unlocked the Wild West stage. I don't think it's a check though. But you find them in like there's a prison break and the Ball and Chain is left there. Cheerleaders. These are one of the most broken. You used to be the most broken unit in the game. I think they got like super nerfed over like 4 different patches. They got nerfed. And it's possibly been nerfed since I was actively following tabs as well. Like nerf further. Pretty good unit though. They speed up other units and that's good. We got Cupid. Oh my gosh, Cupid is actually really stupid into these because it'll make them try to melee each other even though they can't melee. I think I might use Cupid for this fight. My goal is I'm gonna try and Nuzlocke with the remaining units. None of big units are new. Yes, I want to Nuzlocke with my remaining with units, so if a unit dies in a battle, I can't use it again for the rest of the adventure. And I will count that, like, them all having died as being BK'd. So, I did think that was, like, an interesting way to do tabs and not just see the same units all over. Though, of course, that becomes less of an issue the further you get into an Archipelago, because... I'm just gonna use the cheerleaders. Using the cheerleaders is actually probably really stupid. But I'm doing it, so can't stop me. And I'm going to be losing my access to clubbers very early on. which is... Oh, a Cupid died. Okay, well that's suboptimal. Please don't kill them. Yes, so you see that guy who's all contorted and stuff and just died? That's because of the Cupids. Yep, they're all getting contorted and dying because of the Cupids now. Because they're trying to melee attack each other. Because the unit on the back of the catapult, I think, can technically do melee attacks. Yeah. But yeah. Not well. Please tell me none of the Chilias died. We have 3 of them. We have 4 of them. We have all 4 of them are still alive. So I did lose Clubbers and Cupids. Losing this Cupid was definitely a result of me not thinking stuff through. But there we go. We sent the yellow shard. No clue. No Clubbers. Oh, I will say that if I do have to do multiple takes on a fight, I will not count them as being dead. Like, I won't just like go through every cheap unit that I have in this process. I think this Devout Gauntlet should be like, I think it's like a pretty good melee unit. Yeah, okay, cool. Got an extra cooldown trap. Okay. Unlocked a bunch of stuff in Archipelago, which is pretty cool. I think if my goal is to not lose any units here, it is going to be hard. I am going to try and use the tank. And I may try just 1 Tempest Lich as well. Here. So the hope is, of course, that the tank doesn't die. Yeah, there we go. The Tempest is pretty helpful. I feel reasonably optimistic that the Tempest Lich will be fine. And at this point, I also feel optimistic that the tank will be fine. I feel like I probably did not need quite that much, quite that many points for this fight. At least with the tank legal. I want to use Thor. And then maybe I pair it, I believe, where is it? Viking. With a couple Ice Archers, who hopefully should be outside of the distance of challenge, and I would normally be like, ah yes, I should also do another unit, but I'm not going to because I don't want them to die. Okay, good. There we go. Thor's not completely washed. Just mostly washed. I think I may lose a Thor in this fight, which would be unfortunate, but actually I no longer feel like I'm going to lose a Thor in this fight. They should just be able to lightning this guy, and I think he may wind up, yeah, falling into the water. Or dying. That also works. Robotics to Civ 6, that's cool. I just need to send more stuff to Civ 6, I think. Okay. Still nothing to see here. That's true, there's nothing over here. I have to figure out where on earth they are on the map, because there's just no way I could see. Like, there's just no units anywhere. 3,500. I'm not going to use Skeleton Warriors. Sorry, one of the reasons I'm definitely not going to use the Skeleton Warriors is the Skeleton Warriors just die. Like, they do just die. So, the particular constraint that I have makes them feel particularly suboptimal. So I can't use any of the things in there anymore. So maybe I just grab an army of knights. And then I want to sort of feed them into this smaller area. That actually probably is not what I should be trying to do. I maybe should be spreading my units out. I don't know. Hopefully none of my knights die. But if they do, you know, it's fine. I've got plenty of other units. Now, I will double check. But I believe this guy is alive. He's just attacking. Double checking is actually really hard when they clip into another unit. No, I was in the clip. I was clipped in as well. That's not helping. I think because he's still holding his shields. I think he's alive. And then there's this other guy. Yeah, okay. I think the knights are still on the thing. Super Slap Star Wars. I have no idea what that is. Bone Mage. I wish I had some of the Wild West ones, because they have, you know... Oh. Oh no, it's Pirate. The Flintlock. That's what I was thinking. Alright. Let's go with the Blunderbuss. Not a Blunderbuss, a Harpooner. Who's been the absolute classic. Perishable Trap, Balatro. It's funny, I'm getting a bunch of traps for games I'm actually playing today. Okay. This seems somewhat challenging as a map. Maybe a Jarl supported by ice archers, including one unusually large ice archer, perhaps. It doesn't affect their damage, it actually just makes the hitbox larger. The very tiny ones are much better than the very big ones. I think I'm gonna lose this Jarl. That said, the Jarls are tanky, so he might make it through. And he does, of course, have support. I would prefer if he, was able to get another... Nope, there's the Jarl went down. I think that I should survive. Yeah, because Ice Archers are... Okay, the Ice Archers are missing a lot, but I think it's just one more hit for that guy. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, this nearby one keeps missing. Is it because one of his... Sometimes their arms get stuck when they are spawned behind them. Their arms get stuck behind themselves. Yeah, so losing the Jarl is pretty bad because it is a pretty good unit. Oh, I see. That actually seems somewhat challenging. Because he's behind quite a bit of cover. Oh no, I didn't mean to. Okay, well, I guess we will be reattempting that fight, but without changing anything. I clicked the wrong button. I clicked tab. It's in the name of the app. Surely that means it was the correct button to click. Okay, now there's no one who's stuck behind cover. And, like, just stuck. The behind cover bit was obviously unfortunate, but the stuck was really the problem. Because if they were advancing towards my Ice Archer, I think it would have been fine. I think my Jarl might actually survive this time, but I certainly will still count him as canonically dead, unfortunately. Yes, unfortunately, canonically, did die. Yeah, I don't know when I got White Stake unlocked, but it's pretty important. Many types of archers. Not enough to get a tank. So maybe this is 2 Thors, and I also sack a farmer. Okay, good. I wanted to mostly disrupt the snake archers, because they're the ones that are the most problematic for this. I would have preferred to have gotten all of them. But it looks like I'll be fine. Yes, so the cool thing about Thors is that they can parry rage attacks. Including the snake, but the snake survives it. Okay. Well, I think we know exactly what we need over here. I wasn't even playing when the legacy stuff, like with whatever the legacy stuff is legacy for. Like, I feel like I was on tabs at a somewhat early time. I didn't think this was going to get quite so stuck. I am... Okay. This actually might lose. Just because it seems to be inviting a large number of attacks. Okay. Come on. Please move. Okay, there we go. That's helping. Yeah, sometimes it just gets obsessed with like one guy, and that really doesn't help. Speaking of, I see the one guy. Alright, let's try and find the other one guy. There's another one guy. Oh. Please retreat, 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 retreat. Okay, there we go. Ah! I almost lost the tank. I don't know how to beat this. It's not a lot of points. Also, I gotta remember the farmers are also dead. Luckily, I've managed to preserve my archers so far. You know what? I think it might be a harpooner. This might be the harpooner angle. Mm. No, I thought the harpooner might be able to live one hit and then get the hit back. Alright, what if we put the harpooner on an even more awkward angle? Yeah, okay. I just did the wrong, I did the wrong angle, and I lost my harpooner for it. It's a shame, I do love harpooners. Okay, well, luckily, I did unlock a unit, which is, like, the main check to the mammoth. In the tabs meta that I'm going to pretend is, like, a particularly coherent thing. But these Hwachas are very consistent anti-large. And luckily the mammoths are far enough away and awkwardly enough placed that I don't think I will wind up losing just to them making it to me before the Hwachas can reload. Because the Hwachas, their reload is decent. It would have been definitely more optimal to use the 500 points to get a cheerleader. Cheerleader would have been very helpful. Okay. I immediately want to go back to having two Hwachas. But I may then also need, like, let's see who died. Maybe the captain? Has, like, interference on the, other guys. I'm hoping the captain is enough. Well, okay, I've lost the access to Hwachas. And I am not confident that the captain is enough to beat all these guys by himself. Because there's a lot of ranged attackers. There's a lot of guys. There's just a lot of guys. Yes, okay. I think if I reposition my Hwachas, it might be doable. Even just putting him here, potentially. No, okay. I definitely need to get 2 attacks out of the Hwachas. Oh, I was hoping that the second one would fire later. I need to reposition the captain. I'm gonna try it again, trying to complete it with just these guys. It's also one where I feel like a cheerleader would have been a very significant addition to the team. Okay, so hopefully, yes, the Hwachas are able to reload. Fortunately, reloading is... Okay. But... That guy's dead? Oh no. Yeah, there's no way the Hwacha is going to be able to beat all these guys by himself. Because they've got ranged units. Okay, I'll have to figure something else out. I don't even think I have much else in terms of siege units. Oh. No, but Cupid died! Consequences of my own actions. Maybe we are Infernal Whipping? Maybe, like, Infernal Whips on the stairs? I remember the Infernal Whips felt pretty good last time. Maybe this is a solo Infernal Whip capable matchup. Okay. I don't know how good they'll be into the Mammoth, but I feel like they look like they are good. You know? Like, animation-wise, it feels pretty good. Okay. They're definitely pretty good into, but less good into the Mammoth. Which is certainly a shame, because I was really hoping they would be better into the Mammoth. Okay. If I can avoid more than one loss of the Infernal Whip, that would be good. Currently it's not looking great, because the Mammoth is still alive. So I don't really know what it's doing. There we go. Okay, so I lost 3 units, and 3 good units at that. So that is unfortunate. I think our knights are still alive. Potion sellers. Thor's still alive. Thor. Thor and 2 knights, I reckon. Very achievable with Thor and 2 knights. Now, they might go down because of the potion sellers, but I think it's enough. He thought I couldn't handle his strongest potions. Please be alive. Alright, he's alive. I guess I didn't explain that. They still have googly eyes if they're alive. Okay. I mean, I feel like I have to respect this. I feel like I have to respect this matchup. And by that, I think I mean I will put him down here on the floor. So they take a little bit of full damage first, you know? Oh, my shield is behind my back. That's definitely not optimal. But it might be enough. No, it wasn't enough. I'm gonna try that again. I think even without changes, that's a winnable thing if I wind up maintaining access to my shield. I appear to have immediately lost access to my... I got regained access to my shield. That's pretty good. I'm not actually feeling that confident at this point. But it's not as bad as it was. It's still pretty bad. I don't understand. I'm placing them. Alright, let's try this on the roof. We both fell off. But, you know. Come on. Hit him in the face. How do I keep only losing this? In the mirror match. These Final Destination matches either feel like the easiest thing in the history of this game, or like absolute nightmares. Okay. Well, currently, my sword being stuck on the other side. Now, their sword can get stuck in the wall. There we go. Okay, so I did lose the knight. Losing a lot of beaters. Losing a lot of units in general. This seems awful. 6,000 points, though. I think that means I can probably get away with just Tempest Liches. Yeah, Tempest Liches without losing a unit. Cosmetic. Great job, guys. This is where I would love to have, like, knights, or a jarl, or a captain. I think I will have to sack, bot. You know, I would like it if you won. Thor. Okay, let's position Thor further back. But losing Thor sucks, but I had to lose something this level, like... Okay. Position Thor further back! I'm trying to get him after they all cluster up. That's when I want the lightning bolt to strike. So it can at least, like, get some kills, you know? Alright, pull the lightning down. Yes, there we go. Getting some real value out of that attack. Okay, there, that's what I needed, but I guess I should have just positioned Thor better in the first place. I'm really running out of beaters. Okay, so they're all gone. Still have archers left. I do still have all the ancient, though I am not super confident about their ability to do this. In fact, I think this might be 2 senseis and then some chaff units. I don't really have super convincing chaff units for this purpose. I guess I do. I actually think I might wind up killing my own guys. Okay. It looks like one of my guys went down. He actually went, perhaps not down, but very far away. On a vacation, like Josie. Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot that the skeletons could spook people. They can apply the fear condition. Okay. Well, I did lose Sensei, another high powerful anti-launch unit, and Skeleton Warriors, one of my chaff units. But I didn't die. And that's really all I can ask for at this point. I still have tank lethal. Okay, so what if we add in the Tempest Lich? And then just a series of shield bearers. Okay, well currently the Tempest Lich does not appear to have hit the Jarl at all. Oh my gosh, please don't calm down. Well, okay, I don't know where the guy is, but it feels like I'm losing. Yep, I'm definitely losing. I might just need to go on El Doggio. No, okay. Alright, so I think that this idea is cool, but oh my gosh, do all the people need to be, like, not immediately killed at the same time. The Tempest Lich definitely seems more like an anti-area unit. Oh my gosh, please stop running right immediately next to the guy who's trying to kill you. You're the valuable unit. We need you to not die. Please hunt for a roof. Okay, there we did. Okay, well that's what that was supposed to do, but unfortunately now I've also lost access to the Shield Bearer and the Tempest Lich. Oh, crows. I'm so low on units. I don't even think the Obligates beat these guys. Went down Knight. So what, Archers? It's not really a great Archer matchup. So Ice Archers. Ice Archers are a little bit worse, I think. Not for anymore. Captain, one of the Skeleton Warriors. Wouldn't mind a Super Peasant or a Dark Peasant right now, but mostly because they just can't die. Rather than because they have particular traits that make them useful here. Secret-wise, maybe this is Shogun. And then I backline the Shogun with Archers. Okay, they've immediately gone into the Archers, which is definitely suboptimal. Also, one of my Shoguns has died. I think this was just bad prep. I thought the Shogun would be slightly less awful, but in fact they were way more awful than I thought they would be. I have no idea how I'm supposed to do this. Maybe I should be fronting the Archers all around one side, not on top of the building, because you'll fall off and immediately die. Well, that doesn't actually seems to have unhelped. Feels like it's unhelpful. I have no idea how to beat these guys without good units. Or, like, sorry, Zeus. Zeus would be, like, incredible. Alright, several of those ravens have already died at the very least, so, like, that's cool. Okay, let's just do one over here as well. Maybe all I need to do is stop them immediately both dying. They still both died immediately. And you jumped off it? Okay. I do feel like the Shoguns are capable of winning this, they just aren't doing it. I would prefer it if they did. The Shogun also still immediately died. Maybe the Shoguns just aren't capable of doing it. Like, I don't really have anything for this sort of stuff, though. Maybe this is where I burn all my Devout Gauntlets? We're just running a lot of them. They are doing way better into the... I mean, no, they're not doing that well into the Valkyries. Even beating the Valkyries. But yeah, the archers are good into the crows. It's just I hadn't gotten them there. Okay, well, losing the Shogun and the Devout Gauntlet and the archers really sucks. Huh. Losing Kwacha earlier also sucks. This might be a tank matchup. So I think I need to stick the tank somewhere awkward so that it doesn't immediately kill itself. I don't have harpooners anymore. I do still have samurai. I'm glad that I didn't lose the tank. I can say that much with confidence. Alright, there we go. It turns out when the tanks use their tanking ability, sorry, the artillery, they are more helpful. Not lethal, but it's doing okay. Yep, that's lethal. That's less useful. Oh, there's another samurai. There's still chieftains left? Alright, this bone mage isn't making it, but I'm concerned that someone else might. Yeah, it turns out artillery is really helpful, and the tank not immediately suiciding itself as it loves to do, it was very helpful for not losing it. There we go. Okay, I lost the samurai, which is a shame because they are a useful anti-range. Can I even beat this level? This is like mono rushdown, guys. I think I'm going to lose the tank here. What do I even have left? Still have Vlad. Lady Red Jade. Like, if I have one of the giants, giants are reasonably okay with some support here. I don't have the Devout Gauntlets anymore. What units do I even have left? Is it actually just Ice Archers and the tank and the Hopeless Ace? And several of these secret units. Maybe Ball and Chains are going to be less terrible into right, let's put the Ball and Chains at the front. Again, the role of the Ball and Chains is to concentrate aggro, but hopefully they also just don't immediately die. They don't. Actually, okay. I'm impressed with the Ball and Chain. One of them is still alive. It's definitely not expected. Yeah, the melee part of the tank is unfortunately very inconsistent in gaining value from the ranged part of the tank. I need you to move so that you can get hit by melee. There we go. Okay. I managed to not lose the tank. How close am I to finishing this? I actually don't know. Ages away? I don't even have the Ball and Chain anymore. Do we think Ballooners can win this? I'm not confident. Maybe Ice Archers? I don't think Ice Archers will be able to do it. Especially not if they all just fall immediately to their death. Or getting struck by an apple. You guys suck, man. The whole, like, these Final Destination levels have been very unkind to me. How have every single one of you missed? They're just on the floor here. Please, please stop walking towards them. All I ask is that you stop suiciding. Like, I just don't want you to die. Is that so much to ask? How did every single one of you miss? You guys are all going... You know what, screw it. You guys are all going to the island. Or peninsula. It's a very short peninsula as well. Apparently you're floating. If you fall into the water, I will cry. Okay, so that's range, and it's clear. Maybe I should have just thought of this in the first place, but clearly I didn't. Okay, I've lost ice archers. I've got the tank. That's really funny. The Royal Guard. That's very true. They are royal and they are guarded. I don't really have like a pseudo-ranged unit. And I think they're too heavy for ballooners. Yeah, because the Tempest Lich died in the Jarl fight. So I guess I should have just positioned it differently. Yeah, I think having this challenge makes it certainly more engaging to play taps instead of just winning with the same thing every time. But that's it. It makes it really hard because all my guys are dead. I still have Hoplites. Maybe we can pretend that the Hoplites will be a meaningful contribution to this. They should at least serve to make it harder for me to lose the tank. Should also remove the ones who are in front of the tank because the tank will just run them over. That's not even lethal. What the hell? What? It got one guy? Okay, I knew it was going to be bad. I didn't know it was going to be that bad. Okay, go back to Legacy, tank. No, not you. You. No, not you. This tank is really just immediately dying. Okay, no, it actually lived a lot longer this time. But it killed even less kings at 0. I hate that the tank does this suicide charge thing. Oh. Turns out, artillery is mostly useful when it is doing artillery duties. Actually, did not appear to hit anything with that. Okay, maybe you've been softened up enough. Couldn't really find an obvious place for the tank to get stuck. We'll see if, when it gets in range, it shoots usefully from apparently under the map. I would have thought they were in range. I think I'm going to lose this one quite drastically. It's not even firing at this range. Okay. I feel like the places where I could get it stuck and it could still fire are back. Sorry, are on their side of the map. Okay, completely useless. Oh, stop. Okay, it's just gone straight into melee and it will immediately die. Because it turns out running immediately into your opponent's anti-large with your large is really stupid. Now that said, it's got more value this time at least. But I do think it's losing. No? That's enough? Oh my gosh. Okay, I've lost the tank. I think I'm basically just down to Vlad. I just want to check, do I have any jump units left? Alright, so it's just Vlad and Lady Red Jade. I think Vlad is better in this matchup. But I only have the ability to get one Balluno. Which I think is not... Oh, no, it is enough for all the boats. Okay, good. The boats are a ranged weapon. Okay, I prefer it if you were not stuck in that. Though it did appear to be reasonably effective. Okay, there we go. I didn't lose Vlad. I did lose my only jump unit. I think the only unit I can afford is the cheerleader, and it's not going to beat this Valkyrie. This is a very difficult situation I got myself into, not having any units to be able to continue playing. Well, there was taps. Honestly, it was fun playing tabs. Now, let me just switch over to... Let's get the sound up for that. Pokemon Crystal. Actually, no, I think I'll very quickly do Archipelago. God, minute 10 long cooldown. Oh, look, this was suggested slightly differently so that you guys could see all of the keyboard. But I guess it is not as good as I thought. Okay, so the only letter I've successfully used is B. I do also have some stuff I can unlock with cash. Place for Cyclomancy. An element for Archipelago, which is currently decayed, so that would be helpful. I can only buy 2 things. Placeable parts for Civ 5. Alright, we're going... we're sending the element over... I didn't even look at what checks I was getting. I got a bunch of checks. Bonus max interest is cool. I have no idea where my max interest is at right now. So... Extra cool on robotics, super slap, max repel, great ball, old amber. That's cool. Is that Aerodactyl or is that something in Gen 5? Because it doesn't sound to me like it's Archeops or like it's I know the other Gen 5 one, I promise. Also, my ability to recall very specific Pokemon knowledge on the spot, even when I'm the person who put myself on the spot, it's very low. Okay, so I don't know whether it's T or E. Let me look at. Well, I've got Q, but I don't have U. Because even clear is one. I can do black, but realistically, I want to try and use both the O and the A. I don't know why either. I can do loads. Oh yeah, sorry, I was going to buy the other thing while I was distracting myself. Oh, and I was going to check all these other things out. I got Han Solo. I don't think that's likely to be very useful. Max lives up, that's cool. Scraps is very good. 5 gold for the Watcher, which I believe is one of the ones I have. A rare card reward for the Ironclad, that's very helpful. Might be able to win with the Ironclad. Alright, let's pick up Cyclomancy. Okay, so there's an O in it. It's not there. There may be any of the other... No, I have yellow letters, so I'm still like on that green letter mentality, you know? B is the only letter that's been successfully used, and it was by a random thing. I also forgot to check what the word was. It does say it on the screen after you click new word. So I feel like it's got to be something with 2 O's. Alternatively, you could have an E or a U or something like that. But I want to try and check the 2 O's in this slot, if that's possible. But I'm really struggling to think of it. Like, I keep finding words that are not quite legal. Like slope. Like sloop. We don't have... Oh no, I do have P. Alright, we used the O. And we got the O. Oh, we got pairs in dice. That's so helpful. Okay, so... It could be slope. Maybe if I do slops. Okay. Found an Ironclad potion. And there's a really long cooldown. It's because of all the cooldown traps that I wanted to do this first. Now we can go to Crystal. Which I totally haven't lost. There it is. Thunder, Fly, Strength. I also have a tracker for this that I didn't have up, but it probably maybe been helpful if I had it up. So, I have 8 shop items I can get in this Pokemon lot, apparently. I don't have any money. I remember there was something that was worth a lot of money. I think it was like calcium or something. Alright, nugget's good. Okay, the berry is worth very little, unfortunately. Yes. Iron and stuff were worth a lot. Protein, there we go, okay. They have PPOs, which is nice. If that sold for more, I would sell it. Alright, so now I should be able to buy a bunch of the checks. I don't think the 5 gold is a priority. I don't need that. I don't need that. That's right, I found fly in my own store. Okay. But I don't have the fly badge, right? I've got several badges. Maybe I should just... Oh, that's right, I have 2 Pokemon in this game. I don't think either of my Pokemon can learn fly. Not until Togepi evolves. Which I am just gonna quickly check, but I believe Togepi evolves, by, friendship. So that might be a bit of a wait. Okay, so... I gotta remember myself what Violet City is here. There. Yeah, I don't have cut. I have... yeah, strength and fly, but I don't believe I can use either of them. If I bought that Lugia... That's right, this is the Lugia game. Mini kit. Alright, that's working towards goal. What does it say here? Progression. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. How do I get the Rock Smash? Oh, I know why. Where did I find Lugia again? Also, that's very loud, sorry. Mute my thing. Oh, I forgot about this build. Alright. Now we get Hypnosis, just a lower number of chances for them to wake up. And pack. Alright, I feel like the Great Ball should surely be enough. I'll save the Ultra Balls for if I run into another Lugia. Or other legendary. That's awful. Come on, man! What do you mean it broke free? That didn't even... I'm gonna wake up immediately? Can you not catch this one? That's so lame. Alright, there we go. Chill Drive. Thank you. I love Genesect. I don't have one. No Pokemon randomization. So I think you can only get one from, Oh, there was... Sorry, I didn't mean to go to the gym. I meant to go to the Pokemon Center, which is, yeah, down past the ledge. It's actually mostly to recover power points, though I did also wind up taking a little bit of damage from the nature power. So happy to recover that as well. Rock Smash. Was that Pokeball for me? It would have been nice if the Pokeball was for me. I should actually, I can look at my, at the hints. I gotta pull up. I do have. It needs a specific one for it to connect, so. Oh, my Pokegear, which is a bunch of checks because I've got Call Sanity on. My Pokegear is locked in a stake that I don't have in Balatro. Black stake. Actually, this is currently Balatro. I might hit Blackstick. I need 64? What? Does that mean checks? Probably. Sorry. Let me see if there's anything I'm buying is for me. No. I have 2 Ultra Balls. Couldn't catch a sleeping Sudowoodo. Okay. Oh, no, I think this is a Pokegear guy as well, yeah. Well, yeah, I could do with a little bit more XP. I'd also take a Sunflora. Such an easy food to eat, celery. It makes such loud sounds when you eat it. It's definitely a mistake on my end to have it next to me while I was recording. Oh yes, that's right, I've been on both sides of this. So now I'm on my... Okay. There's a bunch of checks over in the berry trees. And Magno. Probably won't be a Magno, but it could be. There you go, Teddy, also take that. No. Yes, I do not need bubble. Man, Leech Seed? Not bad at all, actually. Maybe you evolve? At the end of this battle? Sorry, I didn't actually mean to do that. I don't even remember which gen I said the XP should work like, but it certainly doesn't work like in Gen 2. I feel like that was supposed to be a double battle, and yet it was not. Alright, can I just get like a normal Pokemon at like a decent level? That's a normal Pokemon. Alright, I think you should live one singular crunch. Maybe not. Oh, you did. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try Hypnosis, and I'm going to use my 2 Ultra Balls. I really, really would appreciate a third Pokemon. Alright, I'm going to switch into Totally. And then click whatever my weakest attack is. I think Dragon Breath is fixed damage. I think this Double Edge might KO, but it's from a Togepi, so surely it won't. Okay, it didn't. Get one more Ultra Ball. Come on. Surely I can catch a Blossom with an Ultra Ball. It's only... It's asleep! It's in red, and it's level 15! I still only have 2 Pokemon. It's really annoying. Okay, child. Yep, it's Sunday. Thank you. I don't know who told you that, but next attack, I see. I wouldn't have minded, Twisted Spoon, maybe? We got scraps. We got a bonus point for dice. And we got a nugget for Emerald. Fortunately not a nugget for this game, which is the one with Shop Sanity. Actually would you to... Like, this is a really traumatic memory that you're bringing back up. I don't understand how awesome it does not feel like that it should have been the case. Feels like murder was the case. Like that time that Snoop was being accused of murder. Like that. That's how bad it feels. Oh, page drawing. Okay, that's helpful. I don't actually remember what page drawing does. Alright. Oh, silver. Oh no, it's built. Okay. That's cool. Time capsule. That's cool. I don't think I can actually trade with Pokemon Blue. And they wouldn't on account of needing both of my Pokemon. Oh, that's right. They're rated Gyarados this game. Hello. I am. Absolutely. Instead of the item finder, I got the power belt. I'm pretty sure that's the item that increases the EV yields of a Pokemon. Apparently the gym is out of logic, and I'm not sure if that's because there's something specific I need for it or not. Oh, that's right, this is like Kabuki Theater, right? Oh, this is the people who give me money! Okay, let's go, and I already went and healed my Pokemon. Of course. Did I do randomization of trainers? Otherwise they'll have EVs, right? Okay, I certainly did, because that's a Charizard. For a second, I was like, oh, it's Gen 1, I should click Blizzard, but it is not Gen 1. It is Gen 2. That is unfortunate. If they had solar power, they would not be enjoying this sun right here. I'm glad that I'm not poisoned anymore, because that would make these battles probably a lot longer. Yeah. There we go. I like the idea of Lovely Kiss. More than Disable. Totally forgot Disable. I totally learned Lovely Kiss. Now I want to have my Pokemon be accurate battle simulator now, which means no Wordle or no of a different Pokemon. But yes, apparently this is the trainer class to grind against, and you can use the select button, which I'll have to remind myself of what the select button is to be able to grind against them. It still doesn't help. Grind is a very evocative word. Oh, I figured out why I can't do the gym guy. I'm pretty sure they're in the burnt tower. Alright, we got this. It's actually really bad. Luckily, I've been leveling up Togepi. This exact matchup. I think this is possibly the only Pokemon in the game. No, actually, every Steel type resists all of my moves. Not a fairy yet, so that might not work out very well. I should definitely be Dragon Breathing. That's not going to do that much. They're okay. Now, I think if I get the Feint with Dragon Breath right now, that should be enough that I think I was confusing it with Dragon Rage, which is a different move. Dragon Breath just has a chance to paralyze, as well as an absurdly low accuracy for the base power. I'm glad this is Gen 2, otherwise they would have woken up. Okay. I think that's still going to be enough to take out my 7 HP. No, it's not. So instead I will faint to my own recoil. Okay, money is helpful. You know, I don't know that I want to be hearing that from, like, fully grown adult women, you know? And it's a bit, you know, a bit off-putting in the modern context. Yeah, Golduck. Use Clamp. What do you think this is, Gen 1? Trapping moves are nowhere near as broken as they used to be. Only one to go. I was like, wow, this is terrifying, and then I remembered it's actually not particularly a problem. I really love the look of Gen 2. Not the super effective move. Not a second hit of a super effective move. I can't believe I still have no Pokemon. There we go. Stop watching it dance. Alright. I'm gonna very quickly reopen Wordle. Let's go with that. We'll pretend that's the reason. I do also like having the Pokemon music on during Wordle. I think it's cool. Yeah. What was, I forgot what the word that we used was. We can do cloak as well. That's a pretty cool word. Wow, that's a lot of checks for the. Okay. All right, let's look at the checks I got. TM56. I sent the Clear Bell. I don't remember what that does. I think that might only do something in Kanto, but if it's useful, it's good. Oh, it might be block. Hey, finish the word! Okay. Well, I do still think Cloak is a reasonable starter. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think about, like, words. Oh, I unlocked a new map in Survivors. That's cool. I really wish you could send money to Survivors as junk checks instead of all the other terrible ones that you would get. So I'm thinking it could just be like Loach, but I can't write Loach because I don't have H. I'm trying to think if, like, there's like AC or OC words. I'm struggling to think of ones that have the other vowel in them. So if I'm like ACX, could be the O at the end. Could be CO at the end. Is there like XXACO? That's just taco. I don't have T, so I can't do tacos. But at least that would be... Actually, I think tacos may have an E in it. Is it like... Wacko? That makes it seem like it's that. Use the A for the first time, and a Centaur Relic Crown. So 5 gold. What the heck is a Relic Crown? M-class null. I still haven't remembered the other Gen 5 fossil Pokemon. I keep thinking of like the Gen 6 ones, and then the Gen 4 ones, and then the Gen 3 ones, and then like everything except the Gen 8 ones, realistically. 2-stage rock type. Oh, it's Caracosta and Tortuga. Okay, so I actually can't think of a word that starts like this. So I think it's X, A, C, O. Is it like... I'm a bit stuck. Maybe the X there. That's where a Y there. When did I get Y? I must have got that recently, because I thought I didn't have Y. Alright, let's just see if this is a word. I suppose wackos is the word. I'm really struggling to find a word that's this. Like this is these aren't words. I am so lost, actually. I'm going to use a Wordle hint thing, because I am so lost as to what this word could be, even using illegal letters that I don't have unlocked. Which it could be a word involving... Why did I use the K again? Not a word that you think of using several times. Bacon. I can't do bacon. I don't have an N. Okay, bacon makes sense. Macho, macro. I don't have an M. Macho. I don't have several of those letters. And tacos. Cow. I should have known it wasn't cacao because there's an O at the end, but I mean, you know, at least that's getting through something more useful. I know that the C and the O and the A were all wrong, so. But it's like bacon or macho or macro, something that I don't have a thing for. So that's unfortunate. Let me just now go back to... I actually meant to do the thing I was meant to be doing in the background while thinking of this. I didn't do. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not this select is space, apparently. Which one of these was the easiest? Okay. It's not the Houndoom person. That's what I know with confidence. Okay, it was also not this person. I think it's probably the one up top. Sorry. It turns out you have to actually set the OBS to be doing the useful and helpful things. At least if you wanted to do useful and helpful things, it's not magical. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm glad the Tornadal only hits twice, because it would be unfortunate if it didn't. I'm doing the Hypnosis Dream Unit 1 to preserve PP, but 2 just because I need health. And I expect this to one-shot because it's both a higher base power. I think it's still high base power this gen, but also because it has the same type of attack boost. I really feel like this is the Golduck, right? I don't think the Golduck was it either, but you know. I think the Golduck is fine. I similarly think the Golduck is fine to Hypnosis Blizzard. Not Blizzard, sorry, Hypnosis Dream Eater. Um, Now, I will still take Clamp Chip, which is unfortunate. It would have been better if they missed Clamp again. I gotta change the threshold of my microphone so that you can't hear me crunching on the celery. So, there we go. 1224 is pretty good. And if I just hit the hypnosis, it's totally fine as well. I'm currently not succeeding at the hypnosis line, but I do. The main problem with Clamp is not the damage from Clamp, which, as we can see, I do recover from. With the Dream Eater. Dream Eater's a very cool move. O-Ship is like a genuinely good move instead of like an incredibly niche thing that you can only that like really is maybe only a randomizers thing. It's so niche. Like I don't remember ever running a Dream Eater strat in a regular Pokemon game. Maybe they need to make a new Pokemon with Spore and Dream Eater, like a Psychic type with Spore. Alright. Yes, I would like to battle. After I get enough gold, I can send so many more checks. Maybe it's worth me doing some of this grinding off screen. If I get soft PK'd in this game again, I can yeah, I don't know if I get friendship. How to boost friendship Pokemon Crystal. Leveling up in the same area the Pokemon hatched does more. Friendship. Generation 2, friendship. Going to the Haircut Brothers is helpful. Apparently. I mean, it costs money. Leveling up gives 5. I don't actually know how much. Friendship Evolution. Togepi requires. This just says level up with high friendship. I want to know how much friendship is that. 220. That is a lot. That's level 44 levels. I don't think I'm getting just that. Using a vitamin. No, that's the stuff that sells for 4,900. Battling against... No, that's really late. Whole party. Okay. Just walking a bunch, apparently. I'm not opposed to. Alright. Not really paying that much attention to how much money I have. I just realized. It fainted. It wasn't even getting the stuff for that. Which game was it where I had boss music in the, Pokemon Center? I remember that was the thing. I keep sending Pokeballs to everyone except me. I'm the only one that needs it. I don't really want Mystic Summer. I do think I want both of those. Oh, Econ Wise appear to be doing alright. Fortunately, elements are reasonably important. More scraps would be helpful as well. Okay, so all I've got is useless shop checks here. Not completely useless, like Mystic Summit is. Ace also mold. Yep. I have a suspicion. I don't have anything to catch you. Man, Jansu music is so good. Carbos for me would also be nice. Okay. Am I going the wrong way? Hey, a duck came carrying a leak. Ain't that the homie right there? Oh yeah, sorry, I was checking. I think it's like... okay. Learning a TM is apparently useful. Do I have reusable TMs on? Let's go to my Pokemon Crystal settings. It's really hard to tell. Okay, Control F. Usable. Reusable TMs on false! Okay, if I had reusable TMs, then I could exploit that for, the... I think there's Rock Smashes up here, actually. Okay, you suggest... Oh my gosh, I would love if I had a, Pokeball right now. It's Umastar. Would be helpful. Wait, so does it not get friendship for... Hello, using an item, battling is generally improving. Alright. Also, fainting is apparently really bad, so probably would have been better if I clicked one of the inaccurate moves. On top of desyncing the XP growth, which is a bit on the annoying side. Oh, I'm stupid. There was a ladder I was supposed to go down. Actually, Gigabrain, and just don't appreciate that. Sadly, I don't think I get +5 beating my rival, which is a shame. Well, that's a Pokemon that has good special defense. I think I do just use 2 crunches on it. Not a critical hit for 7 damage. Alright, hit Hypnosis immediately. Did I randomize abilities? No, abilities don't exist, it's Gen 2, come on! This is meant to be the Mancini of the Electric Channel. What are you forgetting that several random game mechanics that are... Like... Quincy. Did I name him that because I, Please don't be super effective. That's super effective. There we go. Did I name my rival that because I couldn't play Bloons Town Defense 6 in what is, you know, I mean, it's not an async because all the players playing at the same time. What is effectively an async, right? So did I name him Quincy because of that, or is that just like one of the default options? Because obviously, you know, it's silver. After I finish beating this person who is weak in battle Pokemon. I think the main thing that annoys me about Silver is the complete inability to show respect, even when they're really bad at using Pokemon. This is not going to help my strat. So I can also wake up if I am missing Dream Eaters. Alright, I did not miss a Dream Eater. I don't know if Dream Eater is guaranteed to hit. I think Crunch power points are more precious than Dream Eater power points. It might be guaranteed to hit when they're asleep. Wouldn't have necessarily thought so, but I think it's entirely possible. Alright, there we go, Quincy. Oh no, the ladder up is only after. Oh, there's a strength thing, but I don't have the strength badge. I will admit, this scene definitely looks better in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Oh my gosh, the first time I saw this, how young must I have been at the time? It's kind of crazy to think about. Oh my gosh. Man, if only I had Pokeballs, or Ultra Balls, or Master Balls. This is the level of me. I have them here. Instead, all I have is a small amount of XP. Yeah. Thank you. Could drop Mega Kick for strength. Is music not randomized? I feel like it might not be in this game. It's definitely one of the games, because I remember I think maybe Emerald, maybe Platinum, I don't know. Okay, that's cool. Yes, so it looks like the main way to level up, sorry, to get Togetic up is either to spend money, which, I mean, I'm not crazy, I'm not gonna spend money. Or to get the haircuts, or oh my gosh, I'm back in the city and I can fight the gym leader. I don't think it's clear. Does the gym leader tell you to get Eusine or something? Alright, there we go. I have faith in Mr. Mime that between its 3 moves, it just won't run into a Houndoom again. I don't remember this off. Alright, level 16. I think that's crunchable. It's a baby Pokemon. If it was Nidorino, maybe that's more of an issue. Shout out Pokemon for teaching me the genders in Spanish, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason I know Nidorino, I know like Niño Niña is because of that. I said not. I mean, the reason that I learned it in the first place, at the very least. I think probably I would have learnt them at some point. I wish there was a. I wish the path was clear. I forget if this is one where if you fall off, you have to like make your way back. I just realized. Okay, I must have set it so that the types are similar. For the trainer randomization, there's so many settings for Pokemon Crystal. Also, Crystal isn't core, and I don't know why. Like, it says, like, it won't be core verified is what it seems like. I'm not totally clear on why. Please, let me walk slightly less far. Oh, you just walk towards the people, right? I don't... The invisible floor. I think it's because he's a ninja, right? I want to say it's Koga, though maybe it's Janine already. I don't think I have a held item. Well, I want that back. Sorry, did you have a held item this whole time? And it was one that I could sell for $4,900? That would be most unfortunate. I could definitely have gone for the strat. Well, I no longer feel like that I wanted to have done the strat. It seems fine. We're a bit low on crutches, but there's no Skuntank or Drapion in this game. Yep. Just random old people. Gosh, I remember back doing the old Pokemon Emerald randomizers when every trainer had like their trainer class randomized, and it was just completely ludicrous. The types are randomized, the types of moves are randomized, what's it called? The type interactions are randomized. The PP and base power of moves was randomized. Just everything that could be randomized was randomized. And you try and Nuzlocke that nonsense. If I fall going directly up from that lady, I will feel unfortunate and dainted. So much Nidoran. Did we see a Nidorino? I know we saw a Nidorina, and we saw a Nidoran. I might need either at this rate. Hell yeah. Nido King. Alright, I'm definitely gonna Blizzard this. There we go. I think I may have seen a Nidorino, which would mean that Nidoqueen is the only possible poison, only one of those 6 guys left. Okay. Yep. Happened to Ash Ketchum, I believe. I don't think I am gonna help you, but you know. The optimism's pretty cool, I suppose. Morty. Oh, Koga and Janine's Gen 1. Alright, I'm running so low on the PowerPoints for my dear crunch. Hell yeah, totally. Alright, this is a crunchable mod. Maybe not, it's level 25 actually. What did it do? It's glowing. What does that mean? What? What does glowing mean? Like it's just had like a really nice well, that was the ace apparently, I think. It's just had a really nice I've completely lost the English language. Spa visit? That's what I was trying to say. I think I actually should have just been blizzarding. Well, hypnosising. Yep. Taking advantage of the much weaker physical defense. That's how I knew Moldy was an expert. Well, at least we get a little bit from that. Ether. Hey, another brain. The brains are helpful, I think. This, yes. That wasn't the goal. I was just clicking the wrong button. Yeah, I got a bunch of badges. It's possible I have the fly badge. It's just possible I don't. So if we look at the overworld, I have several routes I can go to. Not a whole lot that I can necessarily do in these routes. There's a berry tree here. And there's coal sanity. Coal sanity is apparently not my favorite. Alright. You know, maybe your confidence was more due than I thought it was. I was going to say, Ghost Trainer has such undue confidence for being able to beat me. But no, it seems like the confidence is pretty reasonable. Bought me an item, I didn't see what it was. I should go and withdraw them. I'm sick of sending things to Emerald and Platinum. White. I don't even have any weird sanities on. There's no like Pokemon randomization or anything. But Pokemon White has like an absurd number of checks. I think it's like one of the games that I've got the least progress in terms of the proportion of overall checks. Alright, Route 39. Alright, I know where I am. Oh. That's cool. Is that just a Taurus? Miltech. The Psychod, that's progression. Garabos to Emerald. Oh, I have to fix something? I have to feed Moo Moo. It will either be in... Okay. Oh, cool. Progressive season. Okay. It's like progressive seas. Yay! That's annoying. Yes, going south to Olivine does unfortunately open up a bunch of checks. And the one with the Magnemite buffalo thing. Triple it and I'm number 6. I spin when I spit, boy. You don't even like cool sanity checks. Okay. This guy's an idiot. Like, the Pokemon is running the lighthouse. It's clearly providing more of a function than any battling Pokemon is. Hey! Yes, I love checks. 10 coins. No, I have the game corner randomized in this game, because this is the game Shop Sanity. Oh. Yeah, okay, Shop Sanity's fine. I have a new guy who can just die. Progressive meh. Mine elevate. Okay, maybe not that helpful. Drop points in Archipelago. Town map. I believe town map is needed to fly? Not 100 on that though. Did I get... Yes, sorry. Pokemon Balatro. Item? Take. No, okay, didn't have an item. Anything else I can sell? I think I actually got any new items myself, but you know. Oh no, I did get this X attack. So one BTL I think does not feel very clear. Like I know what X attacks do because I've played other Pokemon games, but okay. One is PC. Withdraw item. Both okay items at least. Okay. Okay. I actually already have that. Emerald Ring? The stuff that you get in Stardew just gets more and more surprising every Stardew, you know? It's just a sailor. It was very rude of me to be like, oh, is that a member of Team Aqua? Okay. One of the sailors here is a check. For Coal Sanity, when I get the Poke Gear in Black Stake, which I haven't unlocked. Alright, I think after... Do I need a specific medicine, actually? I'm concerned that I might. Bicycle, I'm straight out for the Poke Gear. Old rod, good rod, so... Is the game spot only in, Okay, that is unfortunate. Is the game spot only... Maybe I should have... No, Bubble's not good enough. But maybe I should replace Blizzard. With an 100% accurate move, if I can. I'd also like it if I could replace Dream Unit with Psychic. That's so funny. This is actually going to take forever. And I may lose. Surely I will wake up though. On the plus side, I think Aeroblast does only have 5 power points. On the downside, it does have a high critical hit rate. Please don't be faster. And also die to Double Edge. Okay, it's faster to went for Stun Spore over Spore. Which I don't think is a good play in Generation 2. There we go, okay. Now I immediately have to go all the way back down the thing to get my Pokemon back, because one of them is paralyzed, and, you know, paralysis of all the statuses, I think is the least harmful because it doesn't do damage to you over time, and you can actually move sometimes. But like, I'd rather roll para percentage than attempting to Thor. I think when you get to the, I will say the lighthouse also looks a lot more like a lighthouse in Hot Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah, I feel like Gen 4 isn't the problem, because I think Hot Gold, Soul Silver are quite good, but I do think that I don't particularly like Platinum, or I haven't played Diamond and Pearl. Arceus is like a fine game, but like the idea of like being like the Japanese guys colonizing Hokkaido, it feels so gross to me. Like, just like the most evil thing that I can imagine them doing. After having been like, oh, it would be really cool if you could join Team Rocket, where the guy asks you to join Team Rocket, and then they're like, yeah, we don't think Team Rocket is capable of being like a sufficiently evil group, so we found like the most evil thing for you to do, you know? Being part of the groups colonizing Hokkaido. Something to escape the gentleman. So look, I'm not a lighthouse expert. Do people just actually like do this? They just hang out and chill in lighthouses? Because that honestly does sound kind of metal. I have to imagine this guy normally has much less Pokemon than Arcanine. But this is a Hypnosis play. Even with that level diff, it's a Hypnosis Tree meter play. This doesn't have Justified. I don't even know if Justified's in Gen 3. It's only in the game, but Gen 5. But I think it's a hidden ability for Arcanine. Might be second, though. I suspect this guy's fire types were traditionally less good than the two that they brought against me. You know, legendary Pokemon and a starter, fully evolved starter. Like, you know, Kulava here, I think less intimidating. But the level gap does not feel as good against Typhlosion when using a non-stat. Psychic. Yeah, I could probably jab Psychic. Okay, you gotta go down several floors. Does this person change the angle they look? No, they're just doing that angle to be annoying. Then why are you trying to attack me when I'm here to try and help the Ampharos? Why aren't you helping the Ampharos? Maybe that was meant to be perceived as a more neutral statement than it's giving? Because to me, you know, it seemed like it was expressing some sympathy towards Jasmine, but maybe this guy is just like matter-of-factly stating that. Toxic! Just the randomizer certainly has favored giving many people random poisons. Alright, pack. No antidote? Fusion. I really don't have antidote. At least they made this a quicker way to get out, but they didn't make a quicker way to get back up. After getting toxic by random Chinchou. Which I guess is, you know, reasonably lore accurate. You know, Anton is not a particularly intimidating Pokemon. Chinchou is pretty good though, in a little context at least. I used to think Balatro was like really good in Gen 7. I don't understand. Like, was School just that broken? Because Balatron's stats are pretty bad. It's got good HP, but offensively it's really got nothing going on. And then defensively, It's really got nothing going on. Like, like it only really has the HP. Alright, this is the fella who had a toxic Chinchou. Bonus negative tag. TM02. It doesn't tell me what TM it is. I may have TMs randomized. No. I hate the, like, in these enclosed spaces, they don't give me the option for, like, even trying to avoid the gaze of the random other trainers. Alright, you're getting blistered. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Fury Cutter was not very good for me. I can say that with some confidence. Just have to get to like level 50. Okay, well, you are a Pokemon with good special defense, so I'm going to have to get Trevenio. Yeah, I have the Thunder TM. I would consider spending a Thunderbolt TM. But like, I just obviously don't know what my next Pokemon is. Maybe I win this game with just 2 Pokemon, you know? That's not a flying type at all. See you later, Togepi. Au revoir, petit patini. Wait, what? How do I get up? Was it... Oh, is it through this drop down, maybe? It's through a different... Oh! It's through this drop down. Maybe. I don't know. So many fights with trainers. We got scraps, that's good. I want to get as many scraps as possible so I can get some real upgrades on the train, and then do like a big run. That's a insane animation. Like the Icy Wind did a 55 base power move, you know, like they did not need to you know, give the epileptic fits that they appear to be aiming for. Yeah, I'm not super shocked that it lived that. Dugong is pretty good, mon. Particularly within a VGC context. Obviously less good in a singles context. I don't know how good it is in-game, because I don't really know that much about in-game. That is annoying. At least I got the items on the higher floors. So many fights. Like, all of these people are just hanging around a lighthouse. One that's not even currently functioning. And they aren't helping. And it wouldn't be hard for them to help. Alright, at least I am partially, like technically partially glad that I have had to go and recover, because at least I still have power points, you know. Alright. Several TMs in this room. You were definitely facing the other direction. When they do have a character you can avoid, they just move too fast to actually avoid them. This is definitely going to have to be a Hypnosis Stream Meter, because I'm not... Like, even though Blizzard is 10% more accurate, overall, it's 60% versus 70%. I don't actually know as a proportion of 60% what that is. I guess it's a safe. Which I think is... That's an 8th. What, 16% more accurate as a move? The Hypnosis one just feels better, I guess. Guess that's what I'm going with. If you have Mega Horn, that's really bad. If you don't have Mega Horn, it's totally fine. Alright, it does not have its signature move Mega Horn, which I believe my one in Pokemon White might have it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, yes, 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 Dream Eater. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, all it took was a million levels. And apparently a tie rogue. I didn't actually mean to click crunch there. Crunch was, oh, it was a critical hit. I don't think that was a KO without a critical hit. Oh my gosh, I clicked the... What, totally? You know what you need to do, totally? You need to evolve. You need to, like, totally evolve. Pokédoll. It's in my room? Okay, I mean, that's fair enough. I have no idea what category inverse choice is. I can't help? I can't heal Amphi? Why can't I heal Amphi? That's kind of obnoxious. You can bank on Batman Minikit! That's the good one. Cyanwood. Pokegear, I'd find a mystery egg. Bicycle. Card key, basement key, secret potion. Secret potion? Is it secret potion that I need? Oh, it might be secret potion that I need. I don't think I have a SSN ticket. Or, sorry, SS ticket. I think it might not be the SSN in this game. What on earth? Okay, I'm trying to get to Cyanwood City. Looks like my most checks left are gonna be in, Oh, I can go back to the guy I got the bird from. I missed my bird, actually. Maybe I should have kept the bird. Jasmine's next? I can apparently go up to the Lake of Rage? I can get into Mahogany Town, though I can't do that much in Mahogany Town. Do I have fly locations randomized? Or maybe it's not that I have fly locations randomized, it's just that they exist. I don't even know what city this is going. What the heck? This is Kanto? Okay. Right. I don't know why there's an underground path to get to the SS Aqua. I was right that it's not the SSN. That's annoying. Is this the game that could do cross sanity? I should be using Psychic. I haven't adjusted that mentality yet. I've seen so many other Togepi's. It's funny that Togepi wasn't randomized as well. Oh, the Sudowoodo also wasn't, so I guess I just didn't randomize static encounters. I can't believe I didn't catch the Sudowoodo or that Blossom. I'm not even super confident that Psychic will pick this up in one. But I think it might. No, it doesn't. Vaporeon is pretty good. Very strong on it. Well, it's been a minute since I've used Vaporeon in draft. I had some very fun times with it in the past, though. Okay, I do miss the healing aspect of Dream Eater. That was pretty nice. Ah, stupid. You won't even have a Pikachu. I do want to check if I'm Batman as well. My goal is I need 200 mini kits. I have no idea how to check how many minutes kits I have. I did try and check though. Just... see. Oh, okay. Well, apologies for that. Frankly, I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Which does not bode well for my intellect. No. I wish I had blind trainers, man. So many settings in Crystal. I actually thought this move had more power points. Got a PP up. Do I have PP max or is it just PP up? Dream it actually has more power points as Hypnosis, I think. I actually forget if Hypnosis is 10 or 15, but luckily I could check it against its last Pokemon. You just don't do the craziest backup. Yeah, okay, Hypnosis has plenty of power points, so from just a power point conservation perspective, it's maybe less than optimal. Ugh. Okay. Element Egg Critique, I should stop by the Pokemon Center. Yeah, I got the Strength TM. Are there any Pokemon that can... Oh, actually, I haven't checked. I got the Strength HM, rather. And none of my Pokemon can learn it. I have no idea what level the Pokemon are going to be here in Mount Water. Alright, I'm going to use Run then. The amount of XP I'd get is not with the power points. Okay, so in here I gotta find... Oh my gosh, that's a huge map. Where do I even come out of? There. Oh wow, very complicated. I love the big, complicated cave systems in this game. Oh, okay. Feels less complicated right now. Oh, they're all out of logic behind strength. And I just missed the other ladder. It's the out of the lack of intelligence, I think. It would be cool if I could use strength, but I am sort of double screwed on that. And there's so many cool Pokemon. Imagine if I had Pokeballs. Or, yeah. If the Pokemon I'd caught earlier were actually caught. Definitely finding all of these checks that aren't familiar is not the most fun experience. There's so many floors. BK behind. I think the other one's Surf. Possibly also Whirlpool. Not Whirlpool, Waterfall. Whirlpool is the wrong game. That's the next video's game. Which I think 2 days. 1F outside hidden item. Missed a hidden item here. That's helpful. Let's see what that fun item is called. Malware, right? Yes, that's. Damn, it's stupid. Turns out being stupid makes you stupid. What? Isn't this like an entire city that I'm going to? It is? What a deranged statement to make? I was gonna click run, but no. I'm fighting a trainer. It's not an option. Yeah, the animations were absolutely insane. How did I not go blind as a child? Seeing these sorts of things, like... crazy. Alright. So check there. Shop items. I'm actually not sure what item it's saying is in logic on Route 36. Oh, seeing speaker in there. That's just money. Let's check that. What are these checks? Apparently a lot of things in the Goldenrod Underground. Let's got the key, and then just, it looks like just shop items in most places. I don't know what Pokemon you were supposed to have for that to make sense. Grabby hands are very grabby right now, I'm noticing. It's not necessarily making me feel comfortable. It's pretty cool getting this far with, like, no functional HMs. Alright. Onyx, unfortunately, only has one good stat, and it's its physical defense. Though, you know, I don't mind that it's like that. Oh, it is actually the progressive foe. Tags are helpful, I think. Let's just take the watch as well. Why can't I do the gym leader? Okay. I know Lance is up there. You can't trick me. And the Gyarados I can't catch. Same. What a shame. Hey, Dogtrue. Love Dogtrue. Actually, think I just have positive associations with a very large number of Pokemon. Except Lugia. Now Lugia is officially an op now. Come on. Running around town. See, all the like Pokemon ciphers where they have beat sampling these various themes just wind up popping in my head. It's a financial crisis, actually. Alright. More very low level Pokemon for me to run away from. Okay. I don't like the vibe of that person. I feel like they want to challenge me to a Pokemon battle, and I'm just not about that life. And if only I had, you know, Pokeballs. What? I mean, I could pay that, but I'm not going to. Alright, I don't have a way to avoid this fight. Pokemaniac. You collected so many Pokemon that you only have one. It's not very high level. Alright. I don't think I've even found the tea. The red Gyarados? Okay. Huh. I guess I need Surf. Apparently another item, which I guess you have to go the long way around for. Maybe it is, man, maybe it is. Snatcher's contract, Queen Vanessa's mana. That's helpful. So I tried to get into that house and I did not succeed. Level 10! I could probably Blizzard. No, no, it's neutral. It's neutral, yeah. I could definitely get Blizzard to it, so we're done more damage. Oh, that's not the main thing I want to hear well for myself while game. Alright. So many water types that are definitely not the Pokemon that this person was canonically using. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Okay, the item I'm looking for is here. And it's not a particularly impressive one. Alright, let's save this. And let's go Balatro. Sorry, takes me 2 seconds. It's got a bunch of stuff going on in terms of figuring this stuff out. Alright, so play White Stake is apparently a lower difficulty. And so I've unlocked Blue Deck. You may as well try Blue Deck with 9 hands. And 5 starting dollars, you know, that's pretty good. Oh, that's right, I also have extra starting hand size, as well as, of course, a million discards. I now see why people use the handy mod. Sorry, the reason I'm doing these discards is to get additional chips. And also because there's not really a reason not to. And if I could get the straight flush, I would want to play it because I love straight flushes. They're my favorite hands. one of the most fun to build towards, in my opinion. That would be pretty cool to get. Alright, check. Planet Merchant. Planet Merchant would be not very helpful. Alright, let's grab the 2 Jokers first. Fib. Alright, I can go grab them and the check, that's good. Riffraff. I don't know if Riffraff can generate Jokers. I don't think they can. I received a rare tag. I feel like it's going to be for a rare Joker that I can't even use. I got 2 aces and 2 8s. Pretty good with Fib. Actually, sorry, what? Yeah, full house. Okay. I just assumed it was going to be full house, and it was correct. Alright. Let's just, for the culture, discard. I'll discard 7 as well. There we go. I love getting a one-shot, even if it was definitely like less optimal than getting the so many hits. 4 of a kind, huh? I am so happy with this. Alright, let's see if we can get a better Joker than, is that Wii? Ooh. It might be Wii Joker Gaming. Alright, I haven't even been paying attention to what I've unlocked. What did I get? My own rare tag. Right, I should have known that. Yeah, these bonus tags seem not to work in many contexts. Alright, so... I don't even have... I thought I had an extra hand size as well. But maybe I am insane. So, yeah, we're going to try and discard towards extra 2s, with the goal being... Should definitely have discarded the one that was... the goal being to ramp up the Wii Joker more. I'm going to do this, even though it will cost me my... Alright, there we go. I should also, like, do this, for sure. Getting straight is not that hard. Wish that was crystal. DNA. Faceless. Alright, Faceless, very useful Joker. Strength can help with getting the straights for to-do list. And also help with Faceless Joker. I don't particularly feel like I need the bloker at this point. Well, I got a straight. Look, I'm gonna discard once. It was with the goal of Alright. Yeah, I'd rather ramp the I'd rather ramp the Joker if I could, but it doesn't look like that's an option. 3 is Fib. Shout out the golden ratio. Alright, high card. That is a much easier one to grind. I will get so much money. Oh my gosh. Was it Policy Monarchy? Okay. Will we not a monarchy? Why did I open to spell this Celestial pack? Can I even get playing cards? I can. It's blue seal. I like blue seals. I'm not gonna do that. You keep trying to trick me, and you get close. But oh my gosh, literally hanging Chad photograph in the shop. Okay, so let's just discard. Let's not do that. Let's play this hand. Oh, I meant to put that there. Now I want to have Faceless here. I'm trying to grind out money, and it's a bit on the annoying side because I keep drawing the pairs of. Okay, there's a 2. let's at least play this. It's a lot. Okay, there we go. Again, more faceless value. This is my only card I can play that doesn't prop the guy. So I gotta, I think, discard these in the hope of drawing, yeah, another face card. There we go, and another 2. I want to ramp the Wii more than I want. No, I don't want to ramp the Wii more than I want. Oh, actually, I think I get to play 2, but maybe the Wii ramp slightly too much. No, okay, good. I do get to play both. So I wound up walking out of that round with an obscene amount of money. If I had the planet cards unlocked, this would be really good. But I don't. That's a good card. That's also a good card. These are both good cards. Oh, that's right, I have an extra Joker slot. Why make decisions, you know? Man, the extra Joker slot is crazy. I can just roll that, because I know I'm gonna make it back, right? Alright, so I want to play a Flush of Hearts as my one hand. I can't actually ramp. Squimbo here outside of by drawing a Heart 2, which I did draw. There's no value to I mean, I should play this differently. There's no, I should also have ordered that very differently. Because I got like such inefficient value. Hey, there we go. Finished anti-sewer. Alright, right card reward for the Ironclad. I think I'll skip. Alright, there we go. More value for my guy. I'm trying to get you up there. What are you on? 3 of kind. Alright. Let's get you here. Oh, there we go, 3 of kind. Well, I think we want to play this high card. You club. So I should definitely keep the 2 of clubs. Also should have read that first, but you know. Readings for nerds and all that. Alright, let's try and draw. Like, I've got enough that I probably should have done this in the first place. Alright, so we want the club lost. I want to do let me put these here. Wasn't actually that powerful, which makes sense. You know, it was not a super big hand. Whatever. Really want me to use DNA. Let's make sure you're here. Alright, I may as well keep the pair. What hand are you on? Flush. Alright, let's discard these and get enough to play a flush. I was hoping to draw the flush and then not have it win. Oh, it was 2! I also should have copied that. I'm stupid. Oh, you were on hearts! Yeah, I definitely did not play that round optimally. Alright, never multis it is. Are you on pairs? I don't currently have a pair. I'm gonna play this because there's like just such good odds that I get hands I can discard with faceless. Yeah, pair of twos and all that. I do think I want to Justice and Death at 2. I should definitely have saved that actually. I should be trying to play these. I should be playing this king, for one thing. King? Why did I say king? I don't want to play the king. I want to try and discard through to this. I should have played a pair, and I forget what the pair I had in hand was, but I think there was technically some argument as to why it shouldn't have been that one. Alright. There we go, more scraps, that's good. Keep getting that I have increased max interest. Mostly because that like not like a super high amount, you know? I don't think stone is going to be helpful. That will be 3 of a kind is very doable. I think for now, I probably want this to be below this card. Alright, let's just try and get rid of y'all. Let's discard you guys. Oh, if I wanted straights, that'd be helpful, but unfortunately I want 3 of a kind. Do I still have 4s in the deck? Sorry, do I still have 3s in the deck? I'm down to 1, 3, 1, 5. Still a lot of 4s in the deck. I shouldn't have discarded the art card. Alright, I don't think this will win. I didn't say it, but I was specifically thinking about how I can play it suboptimally. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully this is enough to win. Okay, good, it isn't. And I do still get the maximum faceless joker value. Alright, let's gold the... you're clearly better. Doesn't really matter the order. No, it does. The glass card should be lost. And let's get the value here. This is actually not the quickest ramping re-trigger, because I think the only re-trigger I have is Dusk, and I haven't got any. Okay, I should definitely have sold it. I was curious. I didn't realize I could buy them. It probably is reasonable to, like, block for just can't get. I think it's both rares. Alright. I feel like I have to do too much thinking with this build. I should just try and transition to a proper Ancient Joker build. Like I'm not gonna do the full out. I'm gonna replace this with the real Joker the first time I get one. Okay, so playing optimally, it's definitely to play this out. Diamonds. Really should just be, yeah, pulling diamonds. You're a diamond. Oh, okay. You know, odds are it doesn't break, you know? Oh. Odds are it wins, apparently. That is unfortunate. Why did I do that? I keep forgetting. I keep being like, oh, this is a very good thing, and then forgetting that actually it doesn't work the way I want it to. You're on clubs. Alright. I was like, getting too low is still helpful. Unfortunately, it is not in a specific context of being a boss bind that disables cards. Alright. Not you. 4 is the worst card. Alright, what if I play this through? Pretty sure it should win. And then I can discard these for the Faceless Joker value. Got enough cards left that I can play this pair. Still get a lot of value. I still have enough cards left that I can play a pair and still get a lot of value. I should play the 6 with it as well. I've got enough cards left that I also still should have played the 6 with it. That is unfortunate. 3 is definitely better. And I should put the I think this is still optimal because we got 8, so there's yeah, no, yeah, it is. It's a lot of that one guy. Man, imagine if I was still getting death off of the Fool. Could have death this. That's unfortunate. Yay. Oh. What gave me this time? I don't really know what I'm rolling for. Strength would actually be really nice. But I didn't use the lovers yet. What are we going for? Hearts, apparently. Cool. Let's... Lovers you. We'll fall for another lovers. Which we'll also put on the 2. And it's high card. I really want to get that though. I don't need to keep both of the 9 and the 5. Alright, we get the Faceless Joker value. Get the high card. We get the Faceless Joker value. Get the high card. Get the... Oh no, I missed the to-do list max value. Alright, well... It's definitely more optimal to play these out one at a time. I think I said at one point I wasn't going to be max optimizing this. Apparently I lied. And... It's got the Ancient Joker. Again, we're just trying to play well. 1. There we go. all fib cards and several 2s to incrementally joker. Wish I could play that. Yeah, the gold seal is definitely better than that card. Alright. You're like the most useful card ever, however, I still hate you, so. It's a Pokeball, but it's for Emerald. Magician is very good in terms of expected value. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I definitely should have kept the to-do list, but I just don't know that people are putting in enough care to the fact that I didn't want to. And that's really the main reason that I didn't. It definitely required me to pay attention more than I appreciate it, you know? I think there are like several good jokers that do that, and I hate all of them as a result. Alright, that was definitely the worst ones I could have done. I should have done the 2 hit cards. Right? Yeah. I honestly think that these suit cards are just terror blocking at this point. Yes, okay. Blue shot. Oh. It's fine. I don't know what it does, which therefore means it's bad. Play only one hand type this round. See. If I hadn't shot him, it would have made me think. Well, then making me think now. Even though I did shoot him. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the key is just to get lucky enough to pull this. Yay! 8. 2 and 2. 7, we put 2s forward. This is meant to be there. Okay, that was enough without it. I'd love to get the Dusk that I know I have unlocked. This Balatro AP tracker. Balatro full tracker. Oh my gosh, it came onto the other screen. It's so big. But also, I haven't connected it. So I have 4 bonus hands, 1 bonus consumable slot. I hadn't even noticed that. 2 bonus max interest, 1 bonus starting cash, 1 dollar extra at the start of the game. That's really funny. 1 bonus joker slot, 1 bonus hand size. And do I have a bonus hand size? I don't think that's correct. I also have gotten like a million tags. I just haven't gotten any of them, you know? Okay. No, it's not. No. You won't get me this time. You got close. I should actually definitely sell the Jupiter for this, given that I don't do anything with it. I need something that produces uncommons so I can get my Dusk. I'll also take Loyalty card, I don't really want vampire. Oops is also an option. Acrobat. I don't particularly need acrobat, but you know. Alright, I definitely did not need to roll down the side. But luckily, everything, what do you need? Diamonds? Okay. I'm just that good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I don't need the 4 either. I don't need the 3. No, I do need the 3. I don't need the 5. Come on, draw that one guy. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do this. I guess we're going to adjust this 10. We will chariot something. I guess this ace. So what am I playing? Oh, I don't even want to play the 10. So I guess we chariot. We devil this 3. And we go. The extra joker slots are definitely interesting. Although this doesn't feel like a great cash out. Need Showman, so I can get another brainstorm, so that I can continue to play that on well. Poorly, rather. Alright. Wouldn't have minded running into it. Should have taken the skip. You're on hearts. That doesn't change the fact that these guys gotta go. Okay. I'm gonna play you, and hopefully you'll break. This is very rude. I think I will just fall for the devil. We'll do that. We'll do that. I definitely ordered that very wrong. Luckily, it's fine. Dusk. Acrobat. I don't even need to do that. Loyalty card. I mean, this is just better. Just really funny. Oh, finally a hangman after all this time. You can't trick me. You can. Okay, I think this is fine. Oh, actually, this is really bad. Alright. Okay, so first things first. We'll look at my deck overall, and we see that I have one too many hearts. I may as well cut a diamond. So we'll cut these 2 6s. And then I guess while we're at it, we'll discard. We should have played it. Sorry, I gotta do the logic on this again. Now we want to cut 1 diamond and 1 heart. I want to cut an 8. I believe this does still count for funny guy, for faceless. It does not. I regret every decision that I've made in my life. So now we want to look at this. 4 of a kind, flush, full house. I don't think I can do a flush house. Flush is also good. Let's actually go for, I didn't actually mean to discard the heart. The specific thing I was going to say is let's go for one, sorry, how much you got? 3 remaining. Alright, whatever. We're doing this nonsense. So it should be pulsating now. It should be pulsating now. Okay, so we'll Empress these 2. You're lost. And we will double the 4x bolt. That's definitely bigger than we Joker because it can't ever be more than double. Did that break? No. Okay. Let's just go next round. Flat. That's unfortunate for Faceless Joker. Hearts. Break. Didn't break. Was it hearts? I don't need you. I did need all those face cards. I have enough face cards for 1 more. So, could try for it, but I think maybe it's better just to play the flush. Brainstorm definitely inefficient in terms of the Fibonacci interaction, but still I suppose. That would be lovely. That would also be lovely. That's like the check one. Stop trying to make me do it. Okay. Yay, checks. Alright, I need to do the versions of this tracker, which is less large. Alright, now I can see this. Oh, and I have to reconnect. I have 97 consumables checks left. What do you want? Diamonds? I feel like I've really not gotten a whole lot of chips on the Wii, but if we look at the flush, it's only 35 chips and the Wii is 256. So it's at least been making some progress. Oh, I forgot about the loyalty card. I'm not getting the expected value of the lucky cards. Should come up front because they are. Oh, you should also be up further because you're Fib. Yeah, if it was Blueprint, I could do the Ancient Joker after Fib. I mean, I guess I don't really need to sell them until I need to sell them, right? Campfire would be so good. Alright, do we get Dusk? We are not. The amount of poppers for that one guy. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so the good news is I don't have to think about this particular thing. Sorry, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Break. Yes! All it took was asking for it many times. Alright, let's go with this. I think this should be enough, even with me positioning that absurdly poorly. There we go, another minikit. On my way to the 200 I need. I may have had that gold card in hand. Not confident. That could be annoying. Diamonds. One, two, three, and then you get y'all out. I don't know, it's fine, I think. I do have that. Let's just discard for another diamond. It isn't a gold card. Alright, Ancient Joker, 5, 2, 2 up the front, and then 4 and 9 up the back. And then we get the loyalty card active as well. Oh, we get a loyalty card active next hand. My apologies. There we go. Finally, some chips to make up for the fact that we isn't even as big as Snowman. I think I've gotten one lucky card for this whole game, and I only have 2, and then all cards I actually want to play because I put them on the wrong cards due to a lack of thinking. You are clubs. This actually is not positive for me. So you know. True. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 goes to the back. 2 also goes to the back. Alright, it's now officially... Ouch. Bigger than Snowman. Alright, do I have a replacement too? I do, yay! Ooh. Okay. Stage unlock? Not what you want, diamonds? Alright, so maybe this bit is suboptimal. Alright, there we go. Flush. Let's put the 7 in the jack at the back. Add the 4 as well. Let's make sure to copy properly. I should have sold this before as well. I technically lost that, but there we go. We've cleared blue deck, white stake. Let's go to main menu. How long is this video? Alright, I think that's gonna have to just be what that run is, and we go to Lego Batman now. So Balatro music, Lego Batman audio, but it's not music. Lego Batman video. My controller. Let's also make sure that I can see what checks I send. Though I do think that this, as far as all the games go, is one of the better ones in terms of showing you. I don't actually know where I still have checks I can do. There we go. Alright, I haven't done this one yet. Let's go replay. I get to go as Bobs. So many characters that aren't in this. Okay, so first things first. Alright. Alright, let's continue my way through smashing stuff. Let's try it with explosive this time. Let's explode this thing that actually explodes with explosive this time. Okay, that was just for... Which currently, looks like I actually need to, like, get a red brick inside a level. Maybe I need to get sent red brick. Oh, this is what I wanted to check, actually, sorry. If I go to extras... Huh. Yeah, I bought fast build. These aren't actually available to buy, I checked. So they gotta be checks. Oh, that would make sense. Alright, there we go. No. Okay, that's unfortunate. There we go. No! Oh my gosh. Let's go here. For that. No! Alright, Bobs, we're going back to Catwoman. I'm not entirely sure of any of this. Okay, there we go. What checks did I send? Icicle badge and scraps. Scraps are very helpful. It's always good to be able to upgrade your train. Right, there we go. That's one down. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get to that thing that's in the bottom. I wouldn't have minded actually getting fast build instead of unlocking the ability to, you know, look at the fact that I at some point might be able to do fast build. Why are these guy things radiating? Just to let me know that I should break them. So I'm tempted to do that. Anyway, generally. Oh, because they turn into a thing that radiates as well. Okay. Babs, we need you to use your explosives. Okay, we didn't actually need it, but I didn't fully realize that at the time. This looks like I should be using a strength character. Is that gonna put a traveling, or is it just gonna be drivable? Just drivable. Well, there's the strength character scene. Where was Mr. Freeze? Because apparently he's a strength character. Is Freeze still a strength character? No. Oh, there we go. There's a mini kit. Go goggles. Oh, okay. It's still saying it's smoother than what. Okay. Let's get you out here as well. This is a Batman level, so... Oh, where's the magnet walking? Won't lie, I have no idea where I'm supposed to magnet walk. Oh, I think I'm supposed to shoot those hangy bits with batarangs. Isn't that guy's poncho supposed to help? No, I was trying to attempt to get rid of these. Alright, so if I do this one, then Mr. Freeze should do the bottom one. Alright, here we are. At least I should... No. Yeah, I decided to not be helpful. Or something, I don't know. I don't know how to activate that. Let's go Catwoman. And let's go back to Babs. New element to element game. I'm really struggling to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Something with the car, maybe? Okay, yes, something with the car. I see. I see. It's a bit concerning. Okay, there we go, and silhouettes to myself. Pog? Wow. I'm gonna turn that off immediately. Alright, there we go. Hostage, what's applicable? I'm not entirely sure that that number is correlated to the amount of hostages I've saved. So it might be related to the number of hostage checks I've gotten, which are junk checks. This is actually what I was trying to do. I think Batman does have a hazmat suit. Oh, heat protection only. Poison Ivy was someone. I am not entirely sure how to get up there, but apparently it involved. That's right, superhero. I like Poison Ivy. I think I get annoyed with playing Arkham, and she's just so. The Poison Ivy in Arkham Asylum is, I think, possibly the worst. So true status was an Ultra Ball. And strength reception. Okay. Scraps. Scraps is good. Seem to get a Pokeball for every game except for the one that I would like it in the most. This has to be the demolition suit, surely, because there's so much demolition suit stuff. Oh, wingsuit. Don't even know what the wingsuit does. Thank you. Oh, like Penguin. There we go at 5x. Yeah, that's very helpful for the Robin that we didn't bring. I'm glad all those studs wound up in the river. I don't even think I am particularly able to use the studs at this point. Yeah, so it looks like the red brick that lets you purchase something in the shop is a different unlock. Which Penguin's a funny guy. I remember this, probably not this level, but like one of the Mr. Freeze levels very vividly. I think it's probably one of the ones where you play as Mr. Freeze though. Because I remember playing as Mr. Freeze. Where you had to like freeze ice cream stuff. Why would you turn into Random Bandit? Okay. No. Now, I don't ever remember being a huge fan of the magnet suit, but this magnet suit stuff feels like it's worse than it ever was. There was something earlier which was struggling because I was using console. Come on. Because I was using... Okay. Oh, I'm apparently on 1 health. How is this a thing? Is this in the actual release of the game? Surely not, right? Maybe I have to go to that cave. This level will be lost. No, you're supposed to still save the things. I'm in free roam. Well, that's not helping. Something back here, apparently. Something all the way back here. Inside this building? What? Okay. Where is that? Maybe I am meant to try and platform these pipes. No, I feel like that's got to be through getting progress later in the level. Just this. Alright, I'm gonna try doing this with the D-pad instead of... I'm getting closer, but I'm still stuck. Oh, shit. What the hell, man? How is this in the game? Like, there's no way this is a result of the randomizer. This is definitely just like the game actually being janky. Alright. What the hell, man? Okay, let me... sorry. Go to this, and icy reception. Ask the internet if there's a bug with this level. And icy reception. Magnet glitch. I have to turn VSync on. Never mind, apparently you have to get to the top and then Alt-Tab. Oh, that didn't work because I fell off for a reason that I'm not actually entirely clear on. Alright. I do know that VSync has some weird stuff to it. I will revert. Video settings. Just VSync. Let me... It moved the screen. Of course it did. Okay, now I gotta move stuff out of the way. Okay, now it's back on a normal screen. Okay, you need to have VSync on, apparently. Insane. But that's a thing. Oh, health. Health is good. Okay. No, I meant to... Whatever. Now let's get Penguin over here. And I presume it wants me to use Poison Ivy? I don't think who else would have the power of love. What are these villain doors? Oh. Is this that one that it was trying to tell me about earlier? Oh, that's a Joker thing. It's giving us the killing Joker specifically. Just feels like a little bit dark for the kids thing. But, you know. I don't work for Calpella, whoever it is. Probably get another one. Alright, there we are. Female locked room. Female locked room? Okay, and that was the one that was over to the side. Okay, I missed. Yeah, I didn't though. Ow. Okay, no. Okay, I think I lost the money twice there. Okay. Okay. What the heck? How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, I think I gotta switch to you. And die. Apparently what I think I have to do is die. Okay, so after you do that, you can click A to glide and still wind up dying. You suck at this game. Now I can go to Mr. Freeze. Come down here. And apparently, oh, just I've unlocked a season in Pokemon White. Ouch. It's a lot of manual walking. So, I would say perhaps more than I would like of manual walking in this game. In this level, absolutely. I think potentially more in this level than I would like in this game. I think the like vague idea of manual walking, I get why they were like, oh, this will be a cool mechanic for a game. Unfortunately, it isn't. It does just suck because it's so slow. And I don't think you ever do it like upside down, which is the one that to me seems more cool, even if it doesn't actually sort of change in practice. Like, you know, upside down, like, oh my gosh, I'm doing something upside down. But I don't think you ever do something upside down. Is it do? Okay. Yep. There we go. It's been 2 seconds and there's already more manual walking. Oh, did I miss anything? No, they seem like they're all through here. Alright, full. Okay, poison ivy. Explosivo. What? Okay, whatever. I wish the AI would have known to stand on that. Oh. Okay, well. Let's see. Okay, oh. Okay. Computer kind of obsessed with, oh, okay, so it was coming up here to work on this one. I say kind of obsessed with not being helpful. You should have just let me play Babs instead of Bruce, I think. Yes, no, okay, this is the level. This was the exact thing. I remember using the freeze gun to freeze the ice cream. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I also think that I was playing with my sister at the time, and I think that we were probably pretty unhelpful to each other with it. There's another plug walking one. You can't beat it without. They also leave way too many Batman Family guys. Well, actually, no. Probably the people who own the ice cream factory leave a very helpful amount, given the amount that Mr. Freeze seems to take the stuff over. Hello? What? Okay. But I need to go, like, hella this way. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that's forgiving. Berserker in tabs. Not confident I could win the... Was it the Valkyrie fight I have left? Okay. Yeah, just let me use it for down there, but whatever. Can I beat him up? Oh. Sad. EP up to Emerald. Woman. Famous woman thing. Jump high. Maybe that's a... But also Barbara can't do it because she's wearing armor. I'll pretend that's the reason why she can't do it. I feel like I could probably beat Mr. Freeze. Oh, that's rude. I don't like getting one shot. Okay, so did I get all of the... I did, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're supposed to be throwing batarangs? Okay. I was thinking definitely more on the building stuff side of things. Can you not build? The Lego world really is, like, crazy. Just thinking about the amount of this sort of ridiculous things you can do in Lego. Okay, apparently not where I'm... Okay. Apparently very much not where I'm supposed to be. Supposed to get up there, apparently? It's looking like? Or maybe I'm supposed to be actually being able to do damage to Mr. Freeze, but I can tell you that's not going to happen. Do that for free. So why did the guns work this time when they weren't working? whatever. Seems very arbitrary. The amount that they put those guys back, they are not gonna be in Lego Batman 2. I'll tell you that with some confidence. Alright. Here we go. Goobers. How couldn't I have had this many goobers in tabs? Yay. Alright, let's push this in. Alright. Here we go. Man, I don't love the whole woman door. It's seems a bit weird, to be honest. A bit like women, like, you know, Poison Ivy being able to do something when, you know, she has like their own superpowers that are admittedly somewhat ambiguous, and that weakens my feelings on the use somewhat. Less weird than that, apparently, just being female locked. Okay. Can you guys stop? No, I want to use my guns. There we go. Okay. We'll do that. I think this is enough for a video. Have I played all 5 games? Tabs. Oh, come on. We'll do one last check on Archipelago. Alright. What did we build? I'm honestly still not clear. Oh, a paddle pop. Made of gold. Alright. There we go. I think that's like, what, 4 levels totally beaten? So, let's do our last check-in on... I should probably pull it up before I did anything. There's the Lego Batman advice that I got. New word. Alright, I think we're still going cloak. It was bacon. Is this something you can do to include the Y? Oh, a Y. Can't think of anything. Let's go with cloak. Here we go. Bonus rare. Great. I apparently just can't use bonus tags in asyncs. I should actually, I think, mention that to the dev. There we go. Okay, what was I thinking? There were probably things I should have been thinking. Go through laser. Could do rally. Alright. It's not rally. It's gonna be like large. Oh, I can send another check. What did I just send to Vampire Survivors? Character. I don't need more characters. Actually, well, the character that I would send seems really cool. Send scraps. Scraps are pretty good. Send scraps. They're actually pretty good. They can also send scraps. I've not found any progressive fairness funfair flips, which is kind of insane to me. I did buy the scraps. Alright. Can I get the L here or here is the question. I think this is going to be like my sort of, I need help in Wordle. Check. RYCRK. Can't make bagel. I can make full. No, that doesn't have the L. I can have the spots. M. N. T. Review or H. N. E. Basil. It was Basil with an I. That is insane. What was the check? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I said 50 pawns with letter S. Okay. And Book's letter to Pokemon White. That's probably helpful. I think Pokemon White is PK currently. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching.